Hey, Katie here, and as promised, I'm going to share a spur of the moment bit of gold with you this week. I spent today in a consult, a meeting with a Sydney school, and one of the things we talked about was to do with students and them setting goals and being able to make them relatable to their school or to whatever they're doing that day. And they said this is a big struggle in their school. You know, they always go through that start of the year or start of term goal setting exercise, which is just so common everywhere. But what really happens with those goals after that? And they said so many students just struggle to see how it's relatable on a day-to-day basis in their schooling or in whatever lesson they're in at that time. So something that I shared with them and we're going to put into practice in the plans that they're going to deliver as part of their study skills program is about chunking down. Now, you know, I'm a big fan of chunking down. So one way that it can be done with goals is to take that goal. So one of the students, they said, his goal was to become a professional rugby player. Another boy's goal was to get 80% in his maths exams by the end of the year. And those are fantastic goals, but they're like, okay, well, how does that really relate to them on a day-to-day basis? So here's something that you can do, and any student can do, in fact, any one of us can do, and that is to track it back. So let's say we set that goal at the start of the year, or even just at the start of a term, wherever, and we go, okay, this is my goal, let's take the 80% in the maths exam. So what's something we can do, or what are the steps we need to do this year to make that happen or to achieve that goal? What is something or some things that we need to do this term in order to achieve that goal? What is something we need to do this week? And what can we do today, or even in the lesson that we're in right now, to help us achieve that goal? Now, you might even have the thought of, oh my goodness, well, I'm in English right now, like what can I really do now to help me achieve an 80% in my maths exam? Well, maybe it's simply get through all of your English work really effectively and quickly today. And I say quickly, I don't mean rushed and rubbish, I mean efficiently and effectively, so that you don't have any extra English homework, and maybe you can spend more time doing a couple of extra practice maths questions tonight. There will always be something that can be done and some way we can relate it. So your team can do this in any aspect of their study and for whatever goal it is that they're looking to achieve. And same could be said for, sporting achievements. Maybe if it's finding more effective and strategic ways to study, are there certain grades they need to be able to get into certain programs to allow them to do that extra sport that they want to do? Is it about making more time for their training by getting the rest of their study under control and effective and successful in other ways? Could be many, many, many different options. And I'll let you guys think about that. But I hope that that is really useful. I wanted to share that with you. I don't think I've really shared much about that on the blog before. So another quick tip for you is if you don't already have my free parent guide, 3 huge mistakes that even smart students make in exams and assignments, that is up for you at www.gradetransformation.com. If you know of anyone else that would benefit from watching or hearing this video, then please feel free to share it with them. And until next week, let's make this a fantastic week. If you know anyone else that would benefit from listening or hearing this video, watching, hearing this video, then please feel free to forward or share it to them, with them.